2 years now.
Yeah.
It's like you have to defend whatever you like. It's not.
Yeah.
It's. We should play that if you want to play that clip later, because I think that clip sums up everything.
I think I bookmarked it actually because I liked it.
If not, I can pull it up on mine.
After. But yeah, it's I like it. I like the feel. I like the intro. I really like.
I heard the intro.
The old school.
I heard. I like the vibe of that. So I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna sit down this weekend and like actually sit there and watch it this weekend. So.
Absolutely, man. Like I'm gonna tell everybody, I'm a hardcore Spider-Man fan.
So any kind of Spider-Man property.
I'll take that back. I was a hardcore Spider-Man fan of the comic books up to the whole cloning saga, and then I had a daughter, which I had to prioritize
adulting
over my expenses of adulting stuff. Of what will I do now? Is it diapers or comic books?
Wednesdays are different, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, man. I'm so far I see what little things where it might go, but I don't want to say it because I don't want to ruin it, because I know once you start saying, agenda and here we're going towards this, I see where you see it. It's there, but it's not in your face yet. And I hope they don't put it in your face because that's where it start affecting how I'm watching this cartoon. But right now, so good. So far, so good. So far, so good. I don't know if you guys watched it yet. You didn't?
I'm gonna watch it. I'm sitting down and watch this weekend. So.
Okay.
I watched.
I actually forgot it came out. Honestly, I forgot all about it.
You saying, Fletch?
Yeah, it's 100% Rotten Tomatoes, but
really?
It started. Yeah, just supposedly 100% Rotten Tomato. I kind of started watching. There's only 2 episodes right now.
Yeah, only 2 episodes.
And they're not bad. They're meaty. It's not like 15 minutes episodes, which I thought that was going to be. It's like at least a good, you with the intro and outro, you're looking at a good 30 minutes,
Oh, that's good for animated.
And so I was surprised at that part, because I was like, is this going to be like, because remember we were watching The Acolyte and we were watching other stuff, and they were like, literally, when you take out that intro, the what happened last week, and then the outro in 5 different, 20 different, 200 different languages.
12 minutes of actual show.
You get 14 minutes of the show, right? But this one wasn't like that, and I was surprised. I was a little bit surprised too, because it's a different universe. And I was already kind of so it's a different universe. It's kind of like the Star Trek debate, with the whole the new Star Trek that they had, the movies and stuff that I went to watch. I took my wife to see it. She says, it's not that bad. It was, the first Star Trek wasn't bad, because it was it's a different universe. And I think that's what's happening here with this one. We're this is not the Spider-Man that we know. This is a different universe, and they set that up really early.
Yeah, and the first episode pretty much says it, right?
Right.
Like right off the bat. I'm not going to ruin it in case you guys can see it, but they actually put the first 15 minutes of the first episode on YouTube.
Okay.
For everybody to see. Let me get to the chat. We got 15 people watching. Make sure you hit that like, people. I want to catch up with the chat. First thing y'all start talking about is food. I know, bro. I'm sorry.
Oh, I missed that. He's doing the cleanse.
The cleansing today. Man. So right now you can't eat for until tomorrow. I love burrito, and I'm talking with Danny's comments. I love it. Burrito.
And then next one,
shrimp and steak, cheese, pico, and hot salsa. Yeah.
Nice.
That's the king of burritos. Carne asada burritos from California were the best I've ever had.
There's a place down the street from my house. They do a seafood burrito. It's got scallops, shrimp, lobster in it. It is so good.
Yeah, nice octopus on there.
Yeah.
Fast Eddie comes in. What's up, Fast Eddie? He says, "What's up with all this brave new world drama?" We're going to talk about that. I'm just waiting for Danny to come on because I know he wanted to talk about it. He's just.
I was reading about that today and watching it. I have my opinion on that.
Yeah, no, man, for sure. That's what we'll talk that. And we have Jelly Z's in the house. What's up, guys? What's up, Jelly Z's, man? Fast Eddie. Austin here. I called it last season too. I got the script as well. Nick says, "Please don't be that guy because the refs didn't cheat anyone. They said that about the Patriots. They said that about 100%. But when you see it,
when you It's not just us, Anik.
It's apparent.
When commentators live at the game are calling it out.
Yeah.
That's a problem. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know, you got Troy Aikman last weekend losing his freaking mind talking about it's crazy. And it's just every sportscaster on Monday morning was saying that was a first down. That wasn't a catch. It's like you see it. Yeah. It's like, I don't know. You can't deny the favoritism.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get it. I don't watch football hardcore. Like I watch the Grey Cup here in Canada, which is like our Super Bowl, and I watch NFL only when it starts getting into the playoffs because my Bears basically they don't go anywhere any year, and it's just discouraging to watch them.
The Bears.
When you see them, and like you said, it's apparent that it was an incomplete pass. It's like come on. Austin, it says yes. Yes. Did you obtain the script the same way I did? Chill. Hey, what's up, Chill, man? My fellow Canadian. Basco, I care about the three-peat, and I'm usually just interested in halftime. Yep. A lot of people just tune in for halftime.
Yeah.
Major. I was gonna have to say G Major says I definitely the Spider-Man series so far. I definitely like the Spider-Man series so far. It seems to be a different reality that we know.
Give it a try. I'm right now. I finally got Apple TV, so I've been binge watching a bunch of stuff, and I'm on that show, All Mankind. That show is freaking
it's amazing.
Dude, I'm almost done with season 2. That show is amazing. Yeah, it is amazing.
It's one of the best TV shows.
Dude, and I was watching. I was like, I'll give it a try. And that intro had me hooked. I'm been a weekend. I'm almost done with season 2. I got one episode seasons, left. Right? It's 4 seasons, so yeah. I'm in the 80s right now. So
it's great. It's great.
It's a good show.
Awesome. Shifty says, I don't think I've ever heard one Kendrick Lamar song. Same for the Travis Scott guy who smoked a blunt on
you ever heard Not Like Us? Because that everybody heard that song.
Oh my god! When that song came out, my staff was putting that on because we have a TV that we watch news or whatever, right? Because I have put up a TV for my staff so that whenever there's like Super Bowls, World Cups, and stuff like that, if they work, they can actually watch it while they work, right? Instead of people calling in sick and stuff. So they, when that song came out, it was a big thing here in Canada because of Drake.
He got his butt kicked in that.
So pretty much
so bad that he's suing now. I've never heard from someone sue over a rap beat. And you hear about the latest thing that happened, the outfall.
No, I don't watch those.
His big time, the guy who defended him was DJ Aka. I can't think of his name right now, but he talked about him in that Not Like That song, saying how the predators move in flocks. He got caught on live stream with a 15-year-old kid.
Oh, really?
Like talking some nasty pedophile stuff to this kid. So and then trying to defend himself. Yeah.
PDF.
He did it.
PDF.
Yeah. Man. That's you know what? It's like when all this stuff comes to trial and all this exposed, how many of the people that we looked and listened to are gonna get thrown under the bus, man? It's only a matter.
Yes, thank you, Basil.
Yeah. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man is surprisingly good. It is. I don't like the web fluid tank on his back. What? It's like his first suit, right?
Yeah,
it seems like it's his first suit, which is going to change, obviously, because we saw
the white suit.
Yeah. And what we said, because there's no spoilers, it's going to be an Oscorp suit. Basically, that's where he gets the suit. What's up, Nohan? Shifty says, so apparently the Acolyte didn't bomb after all. It was the second most watched on Disney Plus last year and trailed the show. Yeah.
Hate watching.
People going to see what was it all about.
It's like when show Velma, whatever was the Scooby-Doo show. That was I had
Velma,
Velma, but that was more hate.
It doesn't say much, man. It doesn't say much. Like I don't plan on seeing it again.
You won't see it again. He won't see it again.
What? You don't want to you don't want to see that romantic scene when they're when he's taking a bath in the lake and stuff, and she's all thirsty and stuff, and you can play Careless Whisper in the back
with her.
Well, you set that mood up perfectly, Fletch.
Because I did a clip of that. I did a clip on my when that came out. I did a short on it in my channel, and I was just like, because I couldn't think of anything else. Because I'm like, are you serious? Because it's like, and she's looking, and I kind of cropped it and put her stuff, and I'm like, okay, the only thing that goes with this is oh.
Oh my god, we got Kojo Asante over at DJ's channel. Thank you for being here, and hello to you too. Anik Jones says those two plays didn't change anything. Let's start with the catch.
Yeah, that changed a lot.
That call didn't stand, and it was a penalty on the Bills. It would have been the first down at the Bills' 20-yard line.
That changed a lot. That changed momentum. It was a crucial time. You can't say that play didn't matter. That fourth down that he got. Yeah. I mean,
And Danny ran off the bat. Forget about the football talk. He's all food. Octopus, what? I think Danny's hungry. Oh my gosh. And he comes in, and I doubt anyone would I doubt anyone would bet against Mahomes getting a touchdown. As for that 1-yard play, Allen never crossed the line.
He crossed the line.
Yeah, he's over back. Kojo Asante, thank you for jumping over on my channel too. Appreciate it. Hi. Nick Jones says at DJ, a lot ex-athletes are defending the Chiefs. RG3, Julian Edmond, Shannon Sharp. Chill says the only Grey Cup I watched was the Bieber one. Really? When he did the halftime. See, I don't watch the halftime shows.
Are they as big as the one here in the States?
Well, I think they had oh my god, American's Idiot. What's that group called? Green Day.
Oh, Green Day, yeah.
Yeah, they had Green Day, I think, last year. Because they don't in the States, they don't want them anymore. So now they're coming up here.
I mean, they haven't been relevant since like the early 2000s, honestly.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. I think the actual isn't it that didn't recently the main singer say that he's planning of leaving the States?
Yeah,
I know he's still living in the States. I mean, they're British anyway, so
they're waiting for all them. He's not. That's a fake accent.
Oh, he's not? I thought they were British.
No, that's a fake accent. Everything about that band is fake. Nothing worse than fake punks, bro.
Fake punk rock.
And Kojo asked, Chill, please make an Anthony Mackie video ASAP. Seriously, man, if you guys are not subscribed to Chillmonger, please do, man. Great guy and great contact. What's up, Basil? How you doing, mon frere? Kojo says, have you seen Dre Mac show video on Anthony Mackie? Chillmonger, Brie Larson 2.0. Nick says analytics show that Josh Allen get the most calls when touching a QB, and the Chiefs aren't even top 10 getting calls. People just hate to see people win all the time. I'm a New York Giants fan, so you're used to losing. I get it. I'm Bears fan.
I'm a Panthers fan, so
I'm like,
I mean, look at the hat.
DJ,
that's what I'm talking about with the keto stuff.
Okay. Coach says basketball scenario is Anthony Mackie comment similar to Christian Bale's. Christian Bale says Hollywood and the world would be better if white dudes weren't in charge of everything. No, it's not. That's not really.
Yeah, I think that's a little different.
Yeah. That's not what he said. Also says he was not saying some pedo stuff, but it was sus when it's a kid. And the kid is way more mature than him. Yeah,
I don't care. I was a 15-year-old kid, and you're talking about sexual stuff with him, and it's just bad when the kid is calling you out on.
Right.
You're talking about I've seen the whole full clip. It's not good.
That's some wood chipper stuff.
Leave the children alone.
Yes. How about that? Let's do that.
Just leave the kids alone.
Yeah.
Let the kids grow up. You know what's wrong with today's world with the kids?
I'm sorry, a 30-something-year-old man.
This crap right here.
Yeah.
This crap right here is for children today. like young teenagers growing up is a freaking cancer, man.
Listen, I don't care. No grown 30-something-year-old man's telling a kid, if I was laying next to you, you want me inside you.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Come on.
Who you are. You should not say that to a 15-year-old kid. You know?
No.
Then to say, oh, it's okay because he was a boy, not a girl. I don't care. He's still a kid.
What?
You know? Yeah.
You know what?
So
Coach says Christian Bale had enough white guys running everything in Hollywood and beyond. You know what? Just have people that are fair, respectful, and care for the art.
Yeah.
Who cares what they are? You know? But people will look at me and say, that's easy to say being a white man. Anyways. What's up, Danny?
Nope.
Uh-oh.
Your mic's not working if you're talking?
Yeah. You on? Oh,
you
can't hear. 1 2 1 2. Can you hear now?
Yeah.
Nope.
It's gonna come back.
There we go.
Show says being second most watched isn't an achievement. So second place is never good enough.
For what?
Back in my day, we didn't get no participation trophies growing up.
I mean, guys,
what's the Ricky Bobby saying? If you ain't first, you last.
I want to go as far as last, but
I mean, guys, do they give you a huge gold plaque for second? I mean,
no, you got a silver medal.
Yeah, silver.
You got silver.
Yeah, but it's not gold though. So I mean, at that point, does it really matter?
No one remembers the silver medal winner. They remember the gold medal winners. You know.
Well, no, except in the Olympics in that shooting competition. That dude had dude from Turkey. Come on,
he
man.
Just had swagger.
They just had swagger. On it.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, and you can come up last. Look at the Australian breaker, like you know.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, the disgrace. That was. If I was an actual break dancer, I would be pissed off.
That was like
that was a joke.
She got in trouble in Australia because she rigged that whole thing for her to be able to make it.
Yeah, for her to and she ain't quitting. She said she's still on the team.
She doubled up on it.
She's still on the team.
She's still on the team.
Daddy, did you watch the Spider-Man cartoon?
No, I didn't.
Okay, it's I'm curious.
I saw the intro because Fiddle had shown about the intro.
Yeah, that's why I watched it.
Yeah, the intro was nice. Oh, sorry, did I read all that? Our culture will be much richer the day we can finally stop saying, "Hey, it's a white dude." Yeah, exactly, Christian Bale. It's like I said so many times. I grew up in a very multicultural area where there was colors of all kinds, and I would never change my childhood because yes, there was color, but I never based friendship or dangers because of that. You know, I don't know. It sucks. I wish everybody, didn't have those blinders on.
Yeah.
Whether that be Washington, we are going to get in Hollywood so much better films and so much more interesting stories being told, and America will become the America the rest of the world sees. It makes it unique that we recognize, makes this such a beautiful, brilliant country. And Brooke comes in.
Yeah, that's my girl.
Yeah. Brooke's like, yeah. A lot of people were upset. I haven't gotten a chance to talk to Rob about it. I don't know if you guys did.
He seems to be all right about it.
Yeah.
I would. Danny, don't say anything.
I will never broach that subject.
Fast Eddie says, Danny, you're ready for the final 5 episodes of Cobra Kai and February 13th.
I am ready.
And I am as well. I want to see
how cliffhanger was like, what?
Mm-hmm. I want to see how this all turns out, and see like what we said, right? How it ties into the movie.
If they were smart, they would do a simple end scene where a phone call or something. Way we talked about.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
All I'm gonna do is call when he Mr. Miyagi. I don't know who he is over there. Call Jackie Chan and say, "Hey, I need your help."
They even got to show a phone like with his number pop up on it. That's why you gotta show just to have that connection.
Right.
All right, so since Danny's here and I know he wanted to speak about it, and so did I, and share it with the whole panel and chat and people watching this later. So this was initially the main clip of what he said.
Right.
So let's play it.
The term, America should be one of those representations. Like it's about a man who keeps his word, who has honor, dignity, and integrity. Someone who is trustworthy and dependable. You know, it's kind of, this is kind of like an aspect of a dream coming true. You know, when I was a kid, you know, all of us as actors, I believe, want to get back to that day before someone told you no. When you look out your door and you see a 5-year-old kid with a stick and he's slaying dragons to save the princess in the tower, that kid really believes there are dragons out there. That stick is really a sword and he's really trying to save that princess. And then one day somebody told him, no, there are no dragons, that's not a sword, and that princess is not there. And all of his little dreams were dashed. So, you know, as an actor, I feel like our job is to get back to the day where we see that dragon and we slay that dragon to save that princess. And that's kind of what this movie was for me. For me, Captain America represents a lot of different things. And I don't think the term, you know, America should be one of those representations. Like it's about.
So that's the part we missed when I played it the first time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So what are you guys' thoughts on what he said?
That doesn't sound terrible, but the way they portrayed it, and they kind of clipped some stuff out, made it sound like he kind of took a crap on the America part of the Captain America. Which when I initially heard that, I was like, why did he do that? Because that's like shooting yourself in the foot big time. But based on that right there, what he's saying, I don't really have any kind of issues with it. But this kind of reminds me of Gina Carano a little bit. What she said wasn't wrong, but if you say certain key words or certain trigger words, then it could be detrimental to your career. I just hope that this right here does become detrimental to him and cause him maybe a second movie, maybe cause him to be phased out. You got to be very careful when you're a minority in this particular industry and
climate.
And the more I see it, when I first see it, I thought, well, maybe MCU has grown up past all the racism stuff. But it to me is more evident now. It's more prevalent. All as I heard I've seen thumbnails with the N-word and all this kind of stuff. I saw Tyrone Magnuson. I know he just didn't say that. I've seen all the people Ryan off of Geeks and Gamers. He was on it. So I'm like, really? So I'm glad I heard this for myself. Because a lot of times we hear snippets or they'll cut specific things, and that makes it sound a whole lot worse than it is.
Yeah.
But I will say this makes me want to see the movie even more than ever now. Not because I want to support. I don't want to sound racist. I'm really
no.
Not.
Go ahead. No, you have the right to say what you're going to say.
I want to support Black actors, lead roles, because we don't get that many. And even though this is a character that is traditionally a white male, it is comic book accurate that he had the mantle of Captain America for a small period of time. I hear people trying to nitpick it. Well, how can he do this and not have the super soldier serum? Well, guess what? Tony Stark didn't have it either, but his armor protected him. If you saw in the clips, there's one part where he has a blue helmet and there's one part he has a white helmet. I believe he has an upgrade, which is a combination of Stark tech and Wakandan tech, which will help protect him. But people are trying to psychoanalyze and break this stuff down. And right now it's reinforced. I'm going opening night. Can't tell you the last time I've been to an opening night movie.
I'm with you,
going
Danny,
opening night, and I may even go twice. This right here is really ticking me off.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to throw this race card and trying to do this kind of stuff. And they always wishy-washy. They'll be like, that's not comic book accurate. But guess what? This is comic book accurate. And some people want to see the Falcon. I'm cool with the Falcon becoming Captain America. I'm cool with this. I just hope that he doesn't get in his own way and try to be so smart and intellectual. And sometimes you just got to keep it simple, stupid. Don't shoot yourself in the foot, Mackie, because you're already behind the 8 ball already. So right now, just be very careful what you say and hope and cross your fingers that on the 14th, this is better than expected.
I'm gonna pick you back off, Danny. today when I first saw the clip, just like you, that's all I saw was everybody's headlines, and so I actually started digging into it. I saw that clip earlier today, which that clip completely is a complete different tone of what people are portraying it as. And I just sent this is the page I sent you. People are going on him about the stuff. Chris Evans said basically the same.
That's exactly what I was going to bring up. Yeah.
As Anthony Mackie, and no one is pointing that out. He said it wasn't about the red, white, and blue. It wasn't about this. It was all that stuff. So why is it okay for? I'm gonna say it out loud. Why is it okay for a white dude to say that, but when a black guy says that, it's a problem?
Yeah.
You know.
I think it did. They did clown him on that. They started calling him "Commie America" and all stuff. It just wasn't as viral because anytime you get a black man saying something, then it becomes viral because you get all the, just everybody, all the nasty people coming in. It's like and all stuff like that, and people just, that just grabs the nasty side of the social media. Yeah. But I remember when Chris Evans was talking about it, and they were like, all the memes of like
anti-American and
they had like him in like the Russian like looking like.
But if you think about it, in Civil War, what did Cap do? He went against America.
Well, he went against the government.
He went against the government. Yeah. Because it wasn't just and right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But so this is what, just going back to for the people in the chat that haven't seen or heard what Chris Evans said back. This article has the quote which Chris Evans said. He goes, well, to me, I'm not trying to get too lost in the American side of it. This isn't a flag-waving movie. It is red, white, and blue. But it just so happens that the character was created in America during wartime when there was a common enemy, even though it is Captain America. I've said it before in interviews. I feel it feels more like he should just be called Captain. Good. Laughs. He was created at a time when there was this undeniable evil, and this guy was kind of created to fight that evil. I think that everyone could agree that Nazis were bad, and he, Cap, just so happens to wear the red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
Right? Which kind of says what Anthony Mackie was trying to say. It's like the values, and you can tell that he was stumbling, and this goes back to what Chill just said right here. It was in Italy. Okay, you're in Italy. You're in front of a whole different crowd, right? And you're trying. You can see he's stumbling as well. So
I
think he realized, I just said this. This might not have been the right words I chose for this.
It didn't come out right,
and it didn't come out right. And he knew that there was going to be a mob that was going to come at him.
Well, didn't he correct? He corrected himself. I saw a tweet.
Yes, he did. And
I want to correct myself. I would stand on what I said.
That's honestly the problem. Once you say something, you come back apologizing. You're affirming that you said something wrong.
I don't think he had nothing to apologize about. I like what he said about we all had losing your childhood innocence, basically, what he's trying to say.
I'm thinking he probably was prompted by Disney or Kevin Feige
to make a statement.
Yeah.
So he then later followed up with another comment on Instagram. I'm a proud American, and taking on the shield of a hero like Cap is the honor of a lifetime. I have the utmost respect for those who served and have served our country. Cap has universal characteristics that people all over the world can relate to. And now a lot of people that saw this comment said, why didn't he say that the first time? Well, guess what? He's human. He messed up on the way he wanted to word it, and you can tell.
But I don't think he messed up in the first statement. Honestly,
well, you can see the moment he says that the American part, right? Mm-hmm. To remove the American part. Yeah. That you see he's stumbling, trying to make sense of what he's saying, right? Yeah. Which he does, but it takes him a while.
I didn't get that.
Yeah, well, you can see it a little bit. There was a hesitation, but was it wrong? No. But I think in his mind, he said, oh, crap. Like you said, Danny, selective words will trigger other people, right? Yeah. And that's what I think he's like.
Yeah.
But do I think it's wrong? No.
But I think some people, some actors, they take these movies that aren't really serious and try to put them in such a philosophical space when it's not really needed.
Right.
Yeah.
I like MCU, I like DCU, but I ain't trying to go and trying to solve the riddle of life for watching this. And sometimes some of these actors, I'm not saying all of them, they try to make stuff so philosophical and so deep, and MCU movies, in my opinion, is somewhere you go for escapism, fantasy, childhood, memories, all that stuff, things of yesteryear. It ain't nothing you go in there and trying to solve the mystery of life and trying to do that kind of stuff. And then something like, and I agree with y'all saying he didn't say anything wrong. I think that second thing was like maybe damage control because of the heat that he was getting.
Yeah.
But you can't be a minority in this world, as bad to say, and make sure that your words and your thoughts aren't crystal clear. Because if there's something that can be misconstrued,
you're under a microscope more than
or the right, and they're going to take that left and put you in a picture, an unfavorable picture. So I just hope for his sake that it doesn't cost him possibly at Captain America, Brave New World 2 or whatever the case may be. I hope it don't cost him that.
I don't think it will. I know what you're saying. I don't think it will.
I don't
also,
know.
Dan, I get what you're saying about like the whole escape from reality with movies. That's why we go to movies here. But you can't deny that a lot of times there is undertones of what's happening in the real world in movies, which isn't a bad thing because, like, the best thing is what's going on in the world.
No, I'm talking about these comic book movies. Other movies, I agree with you.
Oh no, even in these comic books movies, there's some undertones of what's happening in the real world. It's not like blatantly, but they'll take little stuff from the real world, and kind of put it in a movie. It's not blatant, but it's in there.
I can see
politics to social stuff. It's in there sometimes.
I agree with you.
I don't think it's a bad thing.
I don't think it's a bad thing necessarily, but what gripes me is these suckers will make 10, 12, 15, 30 videos and harp and literally beat the dead horse over something that can be discussed one or two times intelligently and just try to make a mountain out of a molehill. And that,
you talking about YouTubers or like actors?
Talking about YouTubers.
Yeah.
Why?
Because they're drifters.
They're drifters, and it's easy money for them.
Yeah,
like because they want to stretch it out as much as they can because they know like
I can't fault anybody for that breaking the algorithm, but I'm just telling you that's one of the reasons why Chaos Central is on the hiatus is on now, because I had a show, we talk about the same thing. Onzo had a show, we talk about the same thing. Chris had a show, we talk about the same thing. You can only talk about something so many times without it getting boring.
I agree. Yeah,
and it was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday every week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I get a life. I don't see how these guys.
I agree 100%. That I am tired of the drifting. I'm tired of like you said, something happened and you make 20 videos about the same topic in 3 days. I'm like, nothing has changed.
Yeah.
There's certain channels I used to follow now that I don't even care about.
I really like
all they do.
Magnus.
He's the one I'm talking about.
He's getting on my nerves about the Superman stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord.
Dude, the flying video. Oh my God.
We're going to talk about it a bit after.
Like, let it go, people.
Yeah.
Not
because of that, but because
if you want to talk about bad CGI, just go back and watch Supergirl.
If you think that's bad CGI, there's way worse CGI. I don't think that was a bad clip. It actually makes more sense than the other Superman.
Go look at the very first Fantastic Four and Supergirl. That give bad CGI right there. Like
you know what? Just to throw my own 2 cents in on this whole Anthony Mackie stuff, because I heard about it vaguely, but I didn't see the full clip. After seeing the full clip, I'm pretty much just gonna say what you guys said. That's why I'm not really gonna go too deep into it. But it's more like he didn't necessarily say anything wrong. I think it's the way he worded it.
Yeah.
Like, because you guys talked about it. It's not like sometimes people will say something that they probably didn't exactly mean, like obviously maybe in the same context, but it's not worded the way you think. So it comes off to people like probably the wrong way. Like he didn't say anything necessarily wrong. If he said it in a different way, nobody would be complaining about it. Now, it's not to the point of, oh my God, guys, Anthony Mackie said there's something really controversial about Marvel. We don't like Marvel right now. That'll make us like $15. Oh my God, I'm going to get my gas money this month because I'm talking about Anthony Mackie saying his comments. Like, it's not that big a deal, guys. Like, he didn't say like, oh, fuck Captain America, fuck America. Like
the way they talk, like he burned the American flag or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, some people were like,
he burned the American flag. I'm like, dude.
I think the biggest thing is because he kind of did the meme on himself. He's like, oh, I love pizza, but the pizza in the Pizza Hut, You know, that's problematic. So it's like the whole thing's so memeable that it just went wildfire after it, and nobody like listened to anything he said afterwards. Once you like have in the thing where like you're gonna
People
criticize the America and the Captain America, you got the gold. You got a meme. You can clip that, put it in the thing, put it together, and just ship it off. And especially now, like you were saying, you know, with kids and cell phones and all stuff, ain't nobody got like, you know, that much of an attention span. It's TikTok. It's not that interview and all stuff. I think it was like 30 minutes or something. The full clip that you just played, I think was like a minute plus. And what the meme that's coming out, that's literally, I think, 20 seconds of it. Yeah. So it's like, it's the TikTok of it.
I'm gonna say one more thing. You know, this is my personal opinion about this. We live in America. I love the country. Me and Danny, we both signed up in the military, you know, for our reason. We've, you know, fought for this country, serve our country. This is America. I love this country.
Thank you for that, guys, by the way.
But I love this country. And because I love the country, I'm not afraid to criticize my country when it needs to be criticized. We are a great country. We do a lot of great things, but we're not perfect. So I don't understand why when someone criticizes us, country, it's a problem. Like, we have faults in this country from our past, present, you know, current on, whatever. We have faults. We're not perfect. But do I love the country? Yes. It's like a family member or a good friend. You're not, I feel like if you love that person enough, you should be not afraid to call them out on BS when it needs to be called out. So even if he did say something that was quote unquote negative towards America and it was truthful, I would still not have a problem with it.
I think if you would have said it like you said it right now, nobody would have had a problem with it.
Yeah, that was well said.
You know,
and Shifty says something like Cap represents the ideals of America, but not America itself, because our country doesn't always represent those ideals. That's true. Exactly. That's what people are too soft nowadays. Anthony Mackie didn't say anything wrong.
Exactly. They got too much power. This cancel culture, if it's not checked or used tempered with common sense, a lot of people's lives are going to get destroyed or definitely influenced in a negative way or I guess in a positive way if you're on the right side of the coin flip.
Yeah, it's already been like, right, Donnie? I mean, didn't it all get busted out already? Like the genie's out of the bag in a sense? I mean, how long do you think it's going to be till we actually get some common sense or people listen to more than a 10-second clip?
Yeah, I mean, that's the way society is now. We're on that TikTok mind. If it's more than 10 seconds, we don't care about it. It's like it's a headline. People read the headline now. You know, so actually looking into stuff.
It's funny you're talking about that, right? Bringing back the whole cell phone thing that I said earlier. They actually made a study that children growing up, they call it what is it? The screen generation or something?
The screen age.
Yeah. That because of that stimulation, so much of that stimulation and clips,
instant gratification and stuff.
The attention disorder is through the roof. Through the roof.
When I first started making my videos, I was 30 minutes, and my daughter, she's like, "It's too long." She said people are not going to watch it. So I trimmed it down to like 20 minutes. She said, "Nope, still too long."
Yeah.
So now I try to get a sweet
5 to 10 minutes,
10 to 12. I think that's still too long. I get a lot more views off of
shorts.
Yeah,
like, Lord,
and that's what YouTube pushes too.
Yeah,
they're not pushing like longer videos and stuff. I mean, look at everything that's going. Like you said, guys, it's all in the headlines. And like I said, Danny, you know, you're not listening to the whole thing. Just the attention span of even media. You know, even everything they're consuming is so short.
And people like, live in bubbles. They live in these microcosms. They don't open like they don't, you know, look at different opinions and different.
Well, definitely not online. You know? Definitely not online.
One thing me and my coworker try to do, like we stopped now, but like last year we were hard and heavy, and everybody had to put their phones down on the table. And the only way you could answer was like a business call from our office. Like if our boss called, like the sheriff. But if anybody picked it up, and it wasn't business call, they had to pay for everybody's lunch.
Yeah, nice. A lot of people do that.
That's awesome.
That stopped that for a minute.
Yeah, man. I'm in this household like for years now. Cell phones are not at the table.
Yeah, that's good.
That's how you do it.
They're not at the table. From the very beginning when my kids started getting their cell phones, nope, they're not at the table.
I even like how if you have security, if you're in security or anything has to do with like the government and like contractors, they have these machines now to where you put your phone down so you can't. If you're in a meeting, so you can't record or you can't do anything like that. Have you seen those?
Yeah. They're actually cell phone blockers as well.
Yeah,
where there's no cell phone signal that goes into the rooms.
Yeah.
I know down here, I don't know if it's statewide yet, but here I know Charleston and Dorchester County, like they ban cell phones in school.
Yes, they did that up here as well.
They started that this year. Why'd you do that in the middle of this school season?
Yeah, it should have waited. But I'm glad because it started the first of the year, but I wish it would have started like first of the school year.
And there's some over here. There's some family members that are actually trying to take the school board to court, saying they don't have a right to do that. Yeah.
So
some whoever goes to the public sector and their parents are suing someone, they have way too much money to somebody has to be connected somewhere to do that.
Believe me,
because we know that I'm not spending money to do that.
Listen, I know they talk about what if a school shooting happens, they better call. The problem that happens is that you get so many flooded calls from the it overrides 911 and everything. So let the school itself handle the 911.
When they do that and every kid calls, they're gonna block up the traffic, the flow of traffic to get the help there. That's one. Yeah. Two is, say for instance, I'm in first period and there's some kind of algebra test, and then you in 6th or 7th period. You can take that picture of the test
and have it
filter it down. Third, if you got some little mannish boy and your daughter's in the gym class, whatever, and she's changing, he takes a picture of it. And once you then it's gone. It's gone. But when you try to explain it, they don't care about these explanations until it happens to their kids.
Until it affects them personally, they don't care about it.
They don't care.
We grew up without them.
Yep.
Yeah.
In the classroom.
They can go 6 hours without a phone.
Exactly.
8:30.
Put payphones back in school. They're so worried about it. We had payphones when I was in school.
We grew up without them, and we're not as half as retarded as our fathers say.
I think it was I think it was my senior year when cell phones were just starting to come. We had the old prepaid phones and everything, and it was 10 cents a text message, so it wasn't like you were texting a lot. And I do remember there was a cheating controversy. People were getting the answer to the test and texting. So they immediately said no cell phones in school.
Yeah. I had a beeper.
Somebody that I at first.
I had a paper when I was in middle school. Yep.
Then sheriff's office gave us phones, and then we had the beeper that had the text on it.
Yeah.
Oh, you did.
We
went to that. Then we went to Nextel. Nextel. I wish they bring that back
with the chirp.
The walkie-talkie.
The walkie-talkie.
I love that.
Yeah.
We used to call it the banana. Ours were like orange, so we used to call
it. We call it chirp. You chirp. They chirp me.
Man, you can talk across the world on that.
Yeah, because with satellite. Shifty says, "How ironic the right wingers complaining about his comments back the guy who literally motto was make America great again."
Because you like the first week, what he did, he had 950 ICE cases.
That Paulie had a good.
I watched some of Paulie's video.
You saw it.
I'm telling you, I don't know what we're doing because we work ICE cases in Miami, and I'm telling you, that is a lot of work. And for him to get 950 something in 1 week,
he said he's doing like a major city a week around in the country. So it's gonna be
that's a lot of people.
There's a lot of
apparently people. It's already people that had like reports written up, paper written up on.
Right.
Yeah. So. Don't believe everything you're reading. Do the homework. Get further into the details, into other things. We got Land on the Champion. Hey, man, it's been a minute. What's up, guys? Good to have you here, man. 50 says the usual suspects, the anti-Disney grifters, flat out telling people to not see the movie because of this, and when it underperforms, which we know it will, regardless, they'll say they caused it. Some, not all of them, but I get what you're saying.
It's the same thing with the Superman movie. They're already, writing it off before we even really see anything. We've seen one trailer and a 0.2 second clip of him flying.
Lionel Champion says, Sorry, I just want to catch up with this, Danny. I understand what Mackie was saying completely. I think it was the way he worded it that got the people riled up, but the majority understood that what he was saying. The movie just needs to be good, 100%. It needs to connect to something and make. That's the main thing. The movie has to.
That's
be
the only thing
good
I want.
and connect to something and
or
something
set something up for us to look forward to. You know, if you're going to start, if we're starting fresh in this phase, at least start setting things up. You know.
Yeah. Basel says hate is the new currency.
It's always been, man. It always been.
People love to repeat themselves if people can click to hate. The Snyder fans that's hating Danny. I like the Snyderverse, but damn, move on. Shazam also had bad CGI. Yes, it did. There was a lot of parts of that CGI that was not good. I hear you, man. The champion. I hate the cold, but I love Canada. I hear you, man. I hear you now. Now that you guys know that Canada and the United States are going to a tariff war, right? You heard about that? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, like right now, if I say, I'm not, and like my wife and I, we like Danny knows I used to cross the border to get to New York a lot of times to like buy certain things, and we're not doing that anymore.
Yeah,
can't. It's I understand the politics of it. Get it. Canada has been riding the coattails of the United States Army for years. And it's something that I've always believed in, that we should have our own sustainable military in order to, be part of this whole protective. Look, what happened with the balloon that came from China or Russia. We couldn't get our planes up in the air fast enough because they weren't ready. We had an F-22 from the United States get and intercept it and shoot it down.
Fun fact, only confirmed kill by F-22 ever with a balloon.
In fact. Yeah. So just to show that it's ridiculous. So I get it. I understand. Mr. Trump is not wrong on those things. He's right. They cost them money, and we're here, riding the tailcoats of the U.S. Army. And yeah, that's my political brand for right now. But yes, it's going to be cold.
So you say about tariffs? Explain that to me. Y'all got to.
So there's the tariffs is on Canadian goods going into the United States, right? So like we export a lot of lumber, aluminum, electricity, maple syrup, even though Vermont has their own maple syrup, but still. So he's increasing it up to, I believe he said 15% on the tariffs. So everything that we're exporting, our companies have to pay a tariff for it,
which is going to increase prices.
Yeah, prices. So it's going to increase. It's going to increase prices for American companies that are
home building. Home prices are going to skyrocket.
Home prices are already skyrocketing.
So, and it's going to be vice versa for companies that are
also
come from the American
tariff you got to put on for computers, chips and stuff.
Yeah,
you better get your electronics now, because you think computer parts are hard now, or that Nintendo Switch is coming out going to be expensive.
Shoot. Not computer parts. I'm talking about cars. Most of these cars need chips.
The car price is going to go up. You don't understand how much stuff.
The truck is ridiculous now. Trucks in America are ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There are some that almost the price of a small
80,000. Yeah.
So it's
the Denali's
crazy.
Are like six figures.
Yeah, like you're talking about 120 for Denali.
Yeah. And then the champion says, "Facts, DJ, love our country, but we're not perfect. There's no country that's perfect. I'm sorry.
Nope.
No. No phone is good, but family emergency should be allowed for pickup. That's the thing. Over here in Quebec, I think from last time I spoke with my friend who has who's his wife's a teacher, they have like a tray and they just drop it in the tray.
Yeah. And I know some school have a little bag or whatever. I mean,
yeah.
Poe, hey, what's up, Poe, man? How you been? It's been a minute. Thanks for being, man. Man said chirp phone. That shit was annoying in high school.
I was out of high school time we got that too.
And he says Canada about to be the 51st state.
Yep.
Yeah, he's saying that a lot, but no, it's not gonna happen, bro. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I don't know. Yeah. You know what? I say it's not gonna happen.
You better learn some Fahrenheit and miles. American numbers.
It's okay. My father messed up his digital thermometer, so everything's in Fahrenheit. So when I call him, I'm like, how cold is he? He's like, he's saying it. he has the whole mathematical equation for it. So
I know two people that would be sick if America became the 51st state.
You know what?
About Canada being the 51st state?
Yeah, Canada rather. Well, Anzo and Roberto would be sick. I would pay for that practical joke.
Just to have create a headline saying that the 51st state.
Woo. God, I pay for that.
It's not a. That's like some kind of like what if episode.
Yeah, it's a what if episode.
What episode?
It's like that Mankind show.
Yeah,
but God, it would be nice for
exactly
for a week if you thought it.
Yeah. Chill says maple syrup grenades are the new innovation military equipment. They stick onto everything. Yeah.
Listen, all y'all gotta do is get some mounted moose, and then that'll be your cavalry.
Yeah.
You got the polar bears already up there, so you're good to go.
Dude, man.
Polar bears in Canada?
Those moose, yeah, dude.
Moose are no joke.
Moose are huge.
Yeah,
yeah. I saw a moose in person when we were in Montana. We went to Montana.
A moose is bigger than a horse.
Hey DJ, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat.
Bigger than a horse, they're bigger like I saw of a house.
Yeah, they're
huge.
They're in the ton factory.
Yeah.
Like what, 13 feet tall? Some of them.
Well, I mean, some horses can be that.
Yeah, some horses are tall.
Yeah, but I saw that one moose that's bigger than that Forerunner. Like his bottom was the top of the Forerunner. I was like, Jesus, and they're fast too.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
heard that mean too.
I saw a moose fight off a bear. One clip.
Did you see the moose? There was a moose fight, and the moose's antlers totally shredded the meat. From the other moose. Yeah. Anik says rumors Russo brothers will direct X-Men. It's a probability.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
It's a probability.
That's the thing that they cannot get wrong for me. I love X-Men. That's my thing when it comes to comics, X-Men.
I think the only bad X-Men to me was the one with Wolverine, and they had that terrible CGI him fighting Deadpool. Wolverine Origins.
The first one. Yeah. I don't like that one.
Me, that was the one that I even like the last one better than that one.
Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, I would watch Dark Phoenix. I would watch that over
the Wolverine Origins.
Yeah. Origins. Yeah.
I don't like what they did with Deadpool.
That's why. Yeah.
Origins was terrible.
Yeah. Land of the Champion says, do y'all think Doom is going to be in Fantastic Four? He is going to probably be an end credit.
Yeah. I think at least mentioned at some point.
Yep.
I was kind of excited about Robert Downey. Nah, not so much.
I'm kind of with you, Danny. I'm kind of with you.
I'd rather see somebody else do it.
Yeah.
I was not excited from day one, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I was curious.
I want to read that What If book. Maybe sometimes if you read it and get a better understanding of it, it can kind of change your opinion. But you can't find it. I done been to several comic book stores. That's one of the hottest.
Have you found a digital copy of it anywhere?
No, I used to have Marvel Unlimited, but man, I don't want to spend that 80-something bucks.
No, it's a lot of money.
Yeah,
you like a month subscription.
Yeah, because it was just like an invincible Iron Man, wasn't it? Yeah.
And Basel's there. We'll never be a U.S. people. Yeah, you'll have your Haitians going, "Oh mon femme t'es malade." Yeah, no, it's crazy. Lohan's cracking up. Nightwing, I'm late. Better late than never, man. Appreciate you being here, buddy. I just seen the screenshot of the leader. He doesn't look like the leader. WTF, Marvel.
Yeah, have you seen that? Guys. Have you seen the leader?
I haven't. No.
How's he look?
It looks comical, but it's leader. I think was an unusual thing because he's like he's a Hulk villain, and so he does have the big head. It is green. It looks unfortunate. I would say.
The leader they rewrote the leader two different ways. One of them had more veins and looked more.
Yeah, he's doing like the veins thing. Yeah.
Then one of them had where he had like actually hair on there, black hair.
But this clip is like so blurry. Like
a little more Herman. Earlier, it looked more like Herman the Monster kind of style.
Well, we have kind of like a shaded one, but what I think a lot of people are seeing is there were some stickers that came out. I think in Brazil. They had, they have to release a lot of this, promotional material, overseas and stuff. And the first time I saw it was like a sticker pack and a cup from Brazil. And it was like, whoa, they did the big head. They went all in. You know, it wasn't just like, oh, he's just gonna have a big forehead and stuff. You know,
big head. You said
like Megamind from
yeah,
one movie.
yeah.
Big head. You say?
Segue.
Listen, I actually like this better than the other Superman flying scene. It makes more sense.
I mean, I don't care. To be honest,
I don't care. And honestly, I hate that they always have Superman flying with his arms straight. To be more, he would fly like that if he was actually flying with your tuck.
God. Bro, people are complaining about, bro, for the love of God.
That's what they're complaining about, ladies and gentlemen.
And I think Rob said it in his
Rob's
video.
explanation was spot on.
Yeah, the most flight scenes you see in every movie have that fish eye view. It makes you, it's a way to show out you're moving fast, you know.
But people are also complaining about their eyes, and there's crazy ones out there. That's funny. It's entertaining seeing those things.
Oh my God, he had a stitch out on his shoulder. Horrible movie.
Yeah.
It's gonna bomb.
You know, but
oh my God, guys! Oh my God! Do you see the blue in that 1 millisecond of the video? If you pause at
it's gonna bomb.
26.7, you see that the blue on the suit looks.
Zack Snyder would never.
Oh my God, guys! Actually, Zack Snyder, my Lord and Savior Zack Snyder, would not have released a trailer like this. His face would look exactly normal, and it would be the unsubscribe, F movie, L, massive L, Snyder, restore the Snyderverse, Snyder cut. Please.
Hashtag.
Got Danny walking off there.
No, but see, this is the thing, right? And Anik touches exactly what my thumbnail says, right? Enough with all these trailers, right? I wish they would stop showing more clips of the new Captain America movie. I want to be surprised. They're showing way too much. There's way too much out there. And we've said it, and Danny said it too. There's way too many trailers. Too many. We're having trailers of trailers.
Yes.
Yeah.
A pre-trailer for
a teaser for a teaser, basically.
Yeah. The teaser now has names because this teaser, it was called it has a name. I think it's
Superman flying.
Well, no, it was something else. Like Day One.
Look Up, right?
Look Up was one. Was Look Up.
Yeah, but that was the first one, and then the other one was named something else, and now this one it's called Epic something, I believe. They say Superman flying, but the actual official website has another thing. So it's each trailer. I mean, if you were talking to Captain America one, that one had so we have 2 trailers, and if I'm not mistaken, 8 teasers, because they just came out with a new one not too long ago.
I watched some old movies the other day, and they had the old style trailer, in a world where one man.
I was about to do the voice.
Right?
In a world where you had no more toilet people.
And I was like, okay, you're telling what the movie's about, but you're not really showing me anything, which I appreciate now. And the rumor is that there's only 4 minutes of Red Hulk in this movie. Why did you spoil it?
Well, there's only
Why
4
did
minutes.
you spoil it?
There's only 4 minutes.
Actually, Zack
Clip all the
Snyder would never have spoiled Darkseid in his trailer. We would never. Zack Snyder would never spoil Superman in his trailer in that Justice League movie. So hashtag unsubscribe. Hashtag restore the Snyderverse. Hashtag.
God.
I've only watched 2 trailers.
Hashtag what's Danny eating?
What are you eating, Danny?
Is Danny eating tacos? Hashtag tacos.
I wish peanut butter cream from Debbie's.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I've only watched 2 Captain America trailers. I refuse to watch anything else.
I just seen the teaser. I saw the first trailer, and I haven't watched anything else.
I don't watch all 6 or 7 of them, and I'm still going.
I'm still going, but I want to be surprised for some of the things, when I see it. I wish they would do like they did in Endgame or Infinity War. Mess it up to confuse us. I actually appreciated that.
Maybe.
I like that.
Hasn't it been refilmed 3 times already? Maybe we're watching.
And that's another thing, right?
Maybe.
But they came out in an article. They came out in an article that said they spent 180. Was 180 million the budget?
180 million.
But didn't it just say a while ago? It's like they're over going 400 right now with all the reshoots.
I don't know.
Everything you watching is the first filming. You ain't seen the second or third film.
Hey, I would not be mad about that.
The leader is blue in the new one. He's not green.
He's a freaking avatar.
Yeah. Well, did you see all the commercials? Because I saw a commercial for, I think, Barbasol. I saw a commercial from like State Farm now. With
I saw they had a Peloton.
Yeah, Peloton one, right? So they're doing commercials for everything. I'll be surprised
they're trying to get money back.
The leader's gonna come out red.
Delayed so many times.
I think the Red Hole's gonna come out with the Chief logo on it. I'm just saying.
Oh God, I definitely ain't gonna watch.
Wow,
it. Definitely gonna. You'll have Chris Knight there with a big old popcorn button.
Sam's gonna beat Red Hulk by he's gonna throw his shield, right, and it's gonna hit something, and then Red Hulk's gonna go, "You missed," and then Sam's gonna go, "No, I didn't," and then next thing you know, a huge Pepsi sign falls down and it lands right on top of him, and then.
No,
it's
not gonna go that way.
And then Sam's gonna go. Sam's gonna go.
That product placement.
It's product placement. That's how they're gonna get their money back.
Yeah. Chill says Fast and Furious trailers do the most. That's true. They do. They do.
That's all it is.
Back guys here that 375 million is what the final
cost.
Fire.
Mm-hmm. How?
I can't now.
Man, that accountant. I want that accountant.
They said originally it was 180, but they said budget has now skyrocketed to between 350 and 375 million due to the ongoing reshoots.
Yeah.
But already there's pre-sales, right? So we
let's just say
I think we'll know the pre-sales in a bit, right?
Yeah. Let's just say that it take 400 million with the reshoots.
Right.
Being the fact that it's the only movie coming out during that time,
I think it's gonna help it.
It could make $1 billion.
Right.
If it's good.
This movie's good. I
think even if it isn't good, it still can make it.
I'm hoping it's good and it gets that word of mouth over the next 3 or 4 weeks afterwards.
What's the last Marvel? It was Deadpool and Wolverine, the last Marvel movie, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's a
And I hate to say this, but some of that's kind of overrated.
But there's nothing coming out with it. What's coming out, Danny?
There's nothing.
The same time. Nothing. It's just a wilderness.
It's got about 3 or 4 weeks for anything else that can even compete against it.
When you look at the big things, they're still playing Moana too. They're still playing The Lion King. They're still playing Wicked, because there's nothing else in the movie theaters. A lot of people saying that it's not going to make any money. It's going to be the biggest flop. There's nothing playing. What are you going to take your kids to see? Captain America's going to be the only thing.
There's movies that are coming out. They said Love Hurts. I ain't gonna watch that.
No.
Hard Eyes, whatever that is. Last
I think
Breath,
it's the Valentine's horror one.
The Monkey.
Horror.
Kind of Pregnant. In the Lost Lands. They got Batista in it.
Yeah, that's
Fight or Flight. Vicious, like two twins or something right there. Look like the Smurfs.
Smurfs.
Yep. Oh, what?
I think get the kids.
Cleaner.
Okay.
The Gorge.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
So ain't nothing.
Bridget Jones.
The boy. There is nothing coming out at all in February that can compete with this.
Yeah, there's nothing that should knock it out.
Nothing.
So there's nothing
right there. I'm in the first week of March, and there still isn't nothing.
That's
coming out.
So it might. I'm
thinking it will.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll make 1.2, but I think it might. I'm thinking, man, 800,000, 900,000. I mean,
not until March 21st is a big
825.
Right.
Not until March 21st is there something that might be able to compete with. I don't think the movie could do anything. Snow White comes out.
I say 825. Danny, you say what?
Between 850 and 900.
850. 900.
That's worldwide or U.S.
Worldwide. Ain't no way gonna make that.
Worldwide. Okay.
Danny.
They're gonna.
Are we? What's our time period? We're going.
Well, when it closes.
45 days.
Yeah.
Did it get China release? Did it get a China release?
No.
Yeah, it's coming
out.
It's
gonna get one. Yeah. It's gonna get one. They put him in the helmet.
China
put him in the helmet for it.
China does not like some Marvel films. They do.
No,
not
it's going to China.
Yeah, the one with black
It's
people.
going to China.
Like
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't.
But
they did not release Black
They
Panther.
hated Black Panther.
They put the mask on.
They did not release Black Panther. They didn't release a couple. That's what I'm
No,
saying.
they released Black Panther.
No, they released Black Panther. They
It
changed
didn't do good.
They made
They
the
changed the
poster.
poster.
He was in a
Yeah.
suit.
He had to have
was
the
in a
mask
suit.
on.
Yeah, they did the same thing with this one. They put
So-
they put Mackie in the flight helmet that
We
he
want
has.
him with the helmet. We don't want him to wear
Yeah.
the mask.
Because you lose China, that's 200 to 300 million there. If you don't have China, that's at
Austin,
least.
how much do you think it's going to make?
Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
5 cents.
5 cents. I'm taking you on
All right,
that.
no, I'm kidding. Let's see here. Okay, it's a Marvel movie coming out in February. Oh, I'd say 300 to 400 million.
Okay, I'll get you at the 400.
The whole theatrical run.
Whole run? Oof,
Yes.
Boy, damn. If it does that, they're in trouble.
Fletch?
Yeah.
More than that.
I think I'm gonna go with 850. You know what I mean? I think it's gonna go around the 850.
Cool.
Because I don't know what I don't know if it. I guess it depends. If the story is cohesive, I'm worried about all the research. If the story is cohesive, it'll definitely. I think it could do $1 billion. If it's not cohesive, which I'm worried about with the research, I think it's going to go to 850.
I heard somebody said his last reshoots was it made the movie better. I heard that somewhere. I can't remember where I heard it.
I heard more about that, Danny, than not. But I did hear the exact same opposite too. Like they'd had bad test screenings, so you're like,
I heard that
you can't trust anything. So I know I'm gonna go see it on Thursday. You know, that's the first day that it comes out because I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere in the Midwest. Because if I was in Vegas, I would probably be able to see it Wednesday night. You know, But I'm gonna see it opening night, and I'm hopefully gonna get that shield bucket. That thing looks pretty cool.
Nice. DJ, how much you think?
My heart wants to say 900, but I'm trying to be realistic here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go more to 820.
820. So you're like me. 820.
Yeah,
I'd say 825. Perfect.
Yeah. Did somebody say $1 first? I'm changing.
My support side. I want to see about. I want to see do 900, but I'm gonna be more, realistic. Say about 820, which I still think is good. Remember, the most important thing about the movie is not making money, is it being good.
Right.
That's what Marvel needs.
Yeah, I need something to bring people attached to another movie.
Yeah.
Again, Nick says there's nothing going against it.
Nothing.
So that's the time. That's the time.
Yeah.
That's the time to prove it. Nick says, what movie trailers are you guys expecting for the Super Bowl? Probably a Superman one.
Yeah, Fantastic Four.
I bet they might see a Fantastic Four in there. We'll probably see Thunderbolts, but
Oh, Thunderbolts.
Jurassic
Mission
Park,
Impossible.
We'll probably see Jurassic Park.
The new Fast X, maybe.
That don't come out the next year.
Yeah,
so that won't be this year.
Yeah, I think Jurassic Park, Mission Impossible,
Jurassic Park,
maybe a Fantastic Four. Definitely Captain America. We'll see that.
No, Fantastic Four. I think they actually said that it's going to be in. I believe so.
Yeah,
supposedly.
They've been lift on that one.
The first actual teaser.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah. What else is it? Who's got the Super Bowl this year? So ABC, NBC. Who has the Super Bowl?
I don't even know.
Because if it's Disney, they'll probably Snow White, and if ABC's got it, they'll have Snow White and probably their new animated film, whatever they got coming out.
It is on.
Man on the Champions is 600 to 800. Wow, man, you put a pretty good spread there.
Yeah, that's a big spread.
Yeah,
that's almost like the whole
it's on Fox
bet
this year.
$1.
Fox, okay.
Yeah, Fox has it.
It'll be everywhere. They'll be making it. Yeah. I was gonna say if it's ABC, you're gonna see heavy Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dohan says Deadpool and Wolverine was overrated. You know what? I watched it for a second time, and I tend to agree a bit. There's way too much Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds.
That's every Ryan Reynolds.
I mean, every Ryan Reynolds. But
I mean, here he referred to his personal family, right?
Yeah, I watched it twice, and I mean, I guess the the fun part of it. You already know what's happening, and all the cameos is like that kind of you kind of lose that part of it. So I mean, I don't hate it, you know.
No,
I'll watch it again down like maybe a year or two down the road. I'll watch it again, you know. But
it's not like it's not the greatest thing since sliced bread, you know. It's
I just left the Blade cameo for me. I could watch that like just the Blade parts. Gambit and Blade, right? That to me it was Gambit and Blade, and that was awesome because I'm a bit of a prude, so like just the jokes, man. It's like, oh my gosh, it's like what the heck? What kid brings this moment to this?
Yeah, you look over, you see like young children.
Yes, like children are like,
and they're laughing. They know,
and they know every joke. Yeah,
and they were probably white.
Yeah. I went to the little white girl behind me and be like, it's like, can you explain this joke? And she was like, what you don't know.
Damn TikTok.
TikTok. We just spoke it. It says here, New Rockstar said the first Fantastic Four trailer, first step expected to release during Super Bowl on February 9th.
I know I saw it somewhere.
Yeah.
Yep.
The one says maybe the same amount that Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness made. Multiverse of Madness made like what, 750 million?
No, I think it went past 80.
Yeah, it did, right?
Yeah, I think
it was like 900 million. I think
it was.
No, I think it was
8 something.
It was like 8 and close to 900. It was close to 900. Oh, basketball 890 for me.
890 for you. Sorry, I left you.
It made 955 million.
You know what I hate?
Wow. Okay.
You know what I hate, and it's a MC did it to itself. The $1 billion mark. Like, why is that the gauge now?
Because that's what they're making all the time.
That's what it is, bro.
Yeah. It's like it's a headline.
It's the expectations.
Yeah, they kind of shot. They set the bar too high for themselves. They kind of
blame Dr. Evil.
It just happened.
I like what you're saying right now. That movie with the Asian guy, shortstop from Indiana Jones, from Goonies, looks pretty good.
No, when he's an assassin or whatever, like, but he's like
a retired. He's a realtor.
Yeah.
He's a realtor.
Yeah, Danny said
for love.
For love.
Yeah. And that's Valentine. Yeah. I like his choreography, all the fighting he does and everything. So
the Karate Kid movie, you'll probably see that one. When does that one come? That one comes out in March, doesn't it? The Karate Kid movie.
I don't know.
I think it comes out early.
I don't care about no Karate Kid.
Yeah, but it'll
Kung Fu Kid.
Yeah, but if it gets in there, it will hurt it though. Depending how
Karate Kid Legends comes out.
I'm looking right now.
I don't think
May 30th.
May 30th.
Yeah.
Again, there is nothing until mid-March.
Nothing.
And that's Snow White that comes out in March.
Right.
There's nothing to go against that.
Right.
They did. This is the one thing they did, I think, on purpose that could probably salvage this. They had perfect. Now, only bad thing traditionally, before Black Panther, movies in the wintertime usually don't do good.
Right.
Unless it's Christmas time.
Right.
That's your Avatar.
and that's usually played it for Star Wars. Star Wars always releases their movies in December.
Star Wars or Avatar.
Right.
Yeah.
And Harry Potter did it one time.
Or Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
But those are like event movies, right? That's what they're trying to build. Like an event movie.
I'm curious about July is going to be crazy.
Yeah, what's out in July?
I'm just waiting for Superman. I want to see Superman. I don't care about the Fantastic Four because I think it's going to be crap.
Yeah, but you got that in Jurassic World all together in 3 weeks.
They're week after week after week.
I gotta go see Scarlett Johansson.
Danny, if you go see Fantastic Four, Pedro Pascal is gonna play Gascar in the movie.
We're going to the Negroverse. No,
frijoles for everybody.
The black bean.
Black frijoles for everybody. Disney owns Fox, and they don't unless Disney doesn't own Fox Network. No,
they're doing a Naked Gun reboot.
Yes.
Yeah, it's who is it?
Leslie Nielsen.
Leslie Nielsen.
Man.
No, it's Leslie Nielsen is the original. It's Qui-Gon.
Taken. What's his name?
Taken.
Yeah,
God.
Leslie Nielsen.
Liam
Nielsen.
But he's just
look how our brains work. It's the same freaking letters, right?
No, you're right.
funny though. That's
you're right. Leslie was the right guy that did it.
Yeah, Leslie was
the original.
Yeah,
Was the original?
Leslie was the right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think he's dead though, isn't he?
Yeah, he's dead.
Is he?
Yeah,
I believe
he was.
Did he
passed.
pass
Yeah.
away?
Hell, he was old when he was
Yeah.
old when he played the movies.
But
Yeah, he got to be 100 now.
Yeah,
He's
he's.
Canadian.
I believe he's dead.
Died November 28th in 2010.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, everybody in that whole movie's dead. OJ's dead. All of them was in that movie now.
Damn.
Yeah, OJ was in that movie.
Ominous movie. Don't remake that junk.
Yeah, I know, right?
Don't remake it. You gonna die.
Yeah, but I don't think what's his name is funny. I don't think it just it's his type of movie though. I don't know.
Yeah, I never seen him do a
It
comedy.
just say that movie. Leslie's just funny. Dude, he was like what's his name? It played Funny Farm and Caddyshack. Rodney Dangerfield. He's just that kind of stupid funny guy. The other one, he's just too serious. I don't know. It just doesn't like he fits the role.
I had a successful track record with it Shifty. It could be. I just don't think it's going to be what everybody think. I don't care about it being in the 60s or 70s, wherever it is.
Yeah.
Right now, based on what I'm hearing, it doesn't sound like my cup of tea. If it is, then of course, I don't mind coming and saying I was wrong.
Yeah.
With the neck.
I haven't really been over it.
The Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
I've never been over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's
My thing with the Fantastic Four is that they got. Go ahead, Tuck.
I was going to say, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'll tell you after you get done.
No, I think the thing with the Fantastic Four is that they got so many characters. The same thing that worries me about Superman is what worries me about the Fantastic Four. They got like all the villains, everything together. It's like so many things, and it's like we just want something simple. I mean, we were all hyped for the Daredevil because it's like, oh, we're coming back. It's not a cosmic event. It's not the end of the world. It's just Daredevil kicking some butt and fighting.
Simple.
You know,
it's simple.
It's so simple.
Well, as long as we don't get a simple
craving
Galactus.
that. You know,
As long as we don't get a cloud. That's what I was going to say. As long as we don't get a damn cloud this time for Galactus.
The best part of that Fantastic Four to me was the Silver Surfer.
But it's going to be
CGI
fake out this time.
I'm not saying I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care
about that.
The Silver Surfer, the voice was fantastic. Lawrence Fishburne. The look was good. The CGI was good.
Yeah.
I didn't have a problem with that. It's just like you said, the cloud, seeing Galactus cloud.
Yeah.
Them switching powers and stuff. A little
that was kind of dumb. Yeah.
I mean,
is
the comic book accurate? Yes, but it kind of overused a little bit to me. And I think the guy that played Doom and the guy that played Reed Richards were perfect for it.
On the first one?
Yeah.
Doom
was pretty good.
I'm not sure about just
the guy who plays Doom now is in that FBI show.
The guy that played Doom.
It's a great show, man.
It wasn't on him.
And I actually like Chris Evans as Johnny. You know?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
And Michael Chiklis was the thing.
Yeah. I didn't like his.
That was the guy from the TV show Shields, right?
Shield. Shield. Yep.
Yeah.
Shield.
Well, even like the commish, that was really good. The one that got all the hate, because they had Michael B. Jordan, and I was just like, why not just go all the way? They should have if they would have made okay, just make them both black. Just do the whole thing. Heck, do all black Fantastic Four in an alternate universe. It doesn't even matter. When you do something like that, you gotta either go all in on it or don't do it at all. If you're gonna we're doing my own thing. It's like it just doesn't work that work.
I didn't mind the Fan Forstic character. I mean, the actors.
I hate the way they did Doom.
Him having the braces control his stretch power was crazy.
Right?
Yeah.
I think Johnny Blaze, he had to have some kind of igniter at one time.
Right, yeah.
To get his flame. I didn't mind the Thing. I didn't mind the Invisible Girl. I liked the Daddy because he was a very powerful actor. But the way they had Doom, I didn't mind the actor of Doom. But when they transformed him to Doom, he's more like a witch or something instead of I didn't like that.
Scarlet Doom.
Then he had a rag around his head to try to emulate the cape and the hood. I was like, what is this?
It's too abstract.
Yeah.
So my last thing I had, like I spoke to Danny about it earlier today that he didn't know happened was our Superman from hero. Model star Tom Welling from hero to zero.
What happened
for DUI.
What happened, dude?
No. Caught in an
According to police,
man.
According to police records obtained by TMZ, the 47-year-old was arrested in an Arby's parking lot in Eureka, California. Just after midnight on Sunday. Food.
I thought that was the biggest crime.
Hey, instead of Arby having the meats, they got the drinks.
Got the meats.
Yeah. Was it 0.08? What's the limit, Danny?
Yeah, it was
0.08 is the limit. Anything lower
is
than
the limit. So it was a 0.08 mark.
Okay,
but they don't disclose what it is.
Okay,
but he got caught.
0.10, they're supposed to charge you. Anything under that, they can let you go.
Yeah. So yeah, kind of sucks, man.
But does that put a blemish on the Superman?
No, he'd be all right. No, people have done worse.
You know what?
Why did they arrest him? All he had to do is blast on the stereo. Somebody say, I'm stuck at the Arby's. Yeah.
If people just sitting in the car,
hey, it's better than the co-star that got arrested for trafficking in the
right.
Right?
Yeah, that's like the less of the two evils.
Yeah, this is like how on Sunday he wished his wife Christian Jessica Rosalie a happy birthday on, he's human.
Why include that?
Obscure thing.
Yeah, it's like
right. Not like he died or something. Where last time he wrote was happy birthday to his wife.
I'm not taking away drunk driving. You shouldn't do that stuff, right?
But, I mean, he should get punished for drunk driving. Obviously,
if he was in the parking lot and wasn't on the roadway,
that's what I'm asking. Was he
probably
can beat that?
In another article, someone called. Best known on the article TV show that he was running.
So down, Danny, if he has the keys in the ignition, is that a charge?
Yes. Over here it is at least. Go ahead, Danny. I don't know.
It used to be count, but now you gotta have control of it.
So if you just park,
say for instance, if you get the car in park and you foot on the brake, the map can articulate that. But if you're just sitting in the car, they ain't saw you on the roadway and there's no proof on the roadway, if you got a good lawyer, it'd be very, very hard
to beat. Okay.
Yeah, turn off the engine and put the curly fries in your mouth.
But DUI, it's so crazy here in South Carolina. You can get caught with it. Refuse to blow, but then if you go and get your provisional driver's license, you still can drive. That's the craziest thing ever.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I had a friend one night. We left the bar, and I should have had a gun in the car, but she started following me, and she got in a wreck. And the first thing I said was, "Don't blow, don't blow." And funny thing is,
so many jokes.
Yes,
so many jokes.
But
I just called her and said
her ex-husband was a cop, right? And the cop that responded to the call was one of the groomsmen in their wedding.
Oh,
God.
But he couldn't take the case because he had a conflict of interest. Yeah.
But if you refuse, you're gonna lose your license. I think.
And she had to pay. She had a lawyer and she paid, and it got taken off.
Yeah, but then if you say, for instance, if you don't. While you wait for the trial, you can go get your provisional license in South Carolina.
Right.
Only difference is yellow at the top, where ours is red or blue if you get a CDL, and you can drive to and from work or to the church.
Yeah, I think she had got that because I know she was going back and forth to work.
That's what happened. That's what happened to a buddy of mine here as well. He was drunk, and he was not far from the house. It was like maybe less than 2 minutes away, and he stopped at one of these deli places that are open 24/7 to get some food. And the cops were outside, and he was drunk, and he was coming out a little bit wobbly, and he got to his car. They waited for him to get into this car. He got in his car, turned on the ignition, and they pulled him out of the car and arrested him for drunk driving.
They saw him get in the car.
Yeah, they watched him wobble out of the restaurant because they also do
entrapment. Yeah.
He tried to go to court with them, but apparently he had to pay for the fine. He had it on his record, and because he needed his car for work, right? They allowed him to go drive, but he had to have a breathalyzer thing in the car that he had to blow into it every time he started the ignition, or else the ignition wouldn't start if he had alcohol.
My friend was so lucky; she beat
Canada,
her case. Man. She beat her case because the cop that responded to her after her groomsmen got fired 2 weeks before her trial for inappropriate stuff. So the case got thrown out. I was like, you were lucky.
That is crazy, man. Great show, guys. An hour and a half went by flying, man. Austinator.
Yes, sir.
Tell the kind
Hey, when you get grandkids, you're
gonna give out money. I'm about to reach
Yeah.
over your little stream. Reach over here. Give me some money.
Austin, tell the people they can find you, man.
Yes, sir. I got a show on Friday called Good Old Wrestling. Check us out this week. It's Royal Rumble season, so it's predictions. And you can find me here on Wednesdays, Storm Station usually on Sundays. Boy, this upcoming one, Storm Station is going to be very interesting.
Wrestling.
And just check me out whenever you can. And one last thing, I was right about the script. So you know what?
Yeah, well, it was.
It's not very nice to be so braggadocious.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not saying I said it, but listen, I
can't tell. You done said it at least 15 times.
Yeah.
But,
be humble, man.
Listen, I didn't say I told you so, but I told you so.
In the words of Kendra Moss, sit down, be humble.
Yeah.
I don't really care about the Super Bowl. I'm watching
halftime
commercials. Show? No, I don't go to halftime. I like the commercials. That's the main reason why I watch Super Bowl commercials.
You know, up here in Canada, we don't get those commercials.
What?
That's the best part.
We don't get them because of freaking FCC Canada.
What?
We get some, we don't get them all.
That's why you only
get the 51st state for the commercial.
Make your TV great again.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
But there's a way that I can catch it if I watch it at my dad's place because he has an antenna, like a regular antenna, and he lives close to the American border, so we get channels from on the airway that are free from the States without.
You can't even do like
filtered.
VPN and stuff.
VPN, yeah. If I have actual membership to one of the sports channels, yeah. And speaking, Fletch, tell the people where they can find you, cuz.
Oh, well, I'm going to be tomorrow. I'm going to be in my new channel, Indignant Desert Birds, probably in the evening, I think. We're going to be talking about a whole lot of stuff, but mostly Catholic nerd stuff. So if you guys are Catholic or are interested in our weird ways in the nerd sphere, come check us out, Indignant Desert Birds.
Boy, you scared me. You said desert birds. I thought you was talking about birds. I was like, man. You're gonna get 0 subscribers, boy. Talking about desert birds.
The bird watching.
You'd be surprised, like some of these channels that just put a camera out and on a bird feeder.
Yeah, 100,000 already.
It's insane. It's insane.
Crow eats Cheetos, hot Cheetos.
I don't understand where the people film themselves sleeping.
I never understood that either.
I never understood where they get people
views,
eating.
Man.
And they're like, what the heck?
I'm telling you, I get more views if I cook on that grill than people pop up like crazy. Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, bro, I don't want to do all that.
That is like, I don't want
to trying to grill and talk and stuff. Man, you have charbroiled food for real.
You gotta get a little clip on mic and this.
You gotta do that. Be like Uncle Roger. You're like king of flavor.
That follows you. Man,
there you go. Have a whole setup by the grill.
That's a lot of work.
You know.
Jason Lee Tucker, man. Tell the people they can find you, buddy.
What's going on? You can find me over at Tuckerverse. Sorry I was late, man. I was at my mom's today. It was my birthday, so
happy birthday.
Yeah, and also Rob's birthday today too. So we, double whammy birthdays together. So
look at it.
So
you know what your parents were doing that day.
Happy 60th.
Exactly.
Happy 60th birthday.
Well, 9 months.
Happy 60th birthday.
Well, 9 months before that day. But yeah, appreciate it. Thank you for letting me come on, Bascom.
Anytime, man. Anytime. You're always welcome, buddy. You know that.
Well, at least I feel better than last week. I was sick last week. I was sick. That damn cold weather came, and it was raining. And I got wet at work.
Playing the Canadians,
I was sick for like 5 days after that.
Don't tell Bascom about cold weather because it's like
it's going to be minus 30 here.
Hey, bro, it's about to be 70 degrees this weekend.
It was 70 today. It was 70 here today.
Yeah, it's warm now.
Hey Siri, what's minus 30 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
Too cold.
Yeah, too
cold.
We're just gonna say too Canadian.
Like negative.
What is minus 30 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
Too cold for blacks.
minus 22 Fahrenheit. That's how much. How cold it's gonna be.
That is my ass is in the house. Cold right there.
It's cold.
I got a cupboard full of ramen noodles.
Yeah.
Danny, tell them where you can find you when you're not in the cupboard with ramen noodles.
I'm telling you, you find me Mondays to Fridays on my channel, The Road to Wisdom, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You find me here on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Storms Live, along with Guy Scar and DJ. And sometimes you may find me on the OOC, which I may jump on after this, but fantastic show, man. I'm telling you. Please support.
Awesome.
Please support this new Captain America 4.
Oh,
I'm there.
I'm not saying. I'm talking to the people out.
Oh, the people.
Yeah, please support.
Give it a chance. Give it a chance.
I'm gonna go the first week. I'm going first week.
I'm going the first night. I ain't been to an MCU movie the first night probably since.
You going Thursday or Friday night, Danny?
I'm going Thursday night.
Okay.
I ain't
Princess
been to one.
Diary.
I'm trying to think of MCU movie. The last MCU movie I went to.
Diary. Must have been Spider-Man. I think it was Spider-Man, Danny.
It might have been Spider-Man, or maybe.
Spider-Man was the
For
last
me, it
one I
was.
went. Yeah.
Well,
no, I went Friday night for Spider-Man. I'm trying to think.
I went opening night for that one.
First
Maybe,
week.
I want to think opening night might have been the last Star Wars.
The only
Really?
things that I want to go check out
No.
opening night.
I'm telling you, I used to go like that Friday or that Saturday.
He's probably saw Endgame. The Endgame was after that, right?
Yeah.
So,
I think we did a stream together for the Spider-Man the same day of. No?
It might have been.
Yeah.
When you say opening night, do you mean Friday or you mean Thursday?
I mean Thursday.
Thursday.
Thursday, right? Yeah.
Thursday or Wednesday.
The other one I want to go see is Sinners. They released the second. I think
Trailer,
the trailer gave too much. It was perfect the first time they didn't show you the vampires.
Anit, that is correct. My boycott is over. It was over in 2024.
Yeah, it was the Deadpool movie he didn't see.
I did not see Deadpool in theaters, but I saw it other means.
Yeah. Hard you say the dark side I see.
The Sinners come out in April. So.
Yeah.
If they do oh boy wrong, I might boycott this one too.
Who's that?
Oh, really? I don't think so.
Wrong. I ain't gonna boycott that movie, but the next one,
Thunderbolts.
I gotcha.
Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts. You call it?
That's gonna be a pirate ship movie for me.
All right, you find me on my channel, Talking Black Guy. You find me here on Wednesday nights with Danny. You know everybody, and then Sunday nights with Danny and Scar. I am working on doing anime on my channel now. I got my first episode of Sakamoto Days.
They did.
Yep, it's up right now. My reaction to it. So
cool.
Yeah, and I'm working.
I haven't watched the last one, but
I've recorded other videos. It takes a long time to edit it down so you don't get copyright. So
what do you use iMovie?
No, I use I record with OBS and then I just edit it with DaVinci Resolve. So I figure out how to edit it to where you don't get copyright now. So
I love iMovie.
Yeah, iMovie's good on the phone and also on Apple on the Mac. So it's easy to use.
Hey, I've been saying I'm sorry, really quick.
No,
and he said something very good. I'll start sending everybody the link here too. But you got these what if Star Wars clips about 20-30 minutes. God, those
that's why I watched it. That was good. Yeah,
they got one now today. I watched it. I know I sent the guy Scar.
Yeah, I
haven't
seen it.
What if Anakin regenerated his whole body? Watch it, man.
I've been getting the more what if stuff. Like I'm watching the All Mankind.
Oh, somebody does a what if Star Wars.
I hope
there was this one kid who did on Instagram. I saw just recently. He did like an anime, basically a TIE fighter.
Yes, I saw that
anime. You saw that, dude?
Yeah.
That to me, I was like,
crazy.
give this kid just like a few, million and stuff.
I've been saying that for
like, right?
And have you ever watched some lightsaber duels these fans do?
Oh yeah, those are better than anything we've seen.
Better than what we've seen.
There is some.
They go to parks and they do it.
Yeah.
You know,
they have there's there's actual groups like clubs.
Yeah, it's called a lightsaber.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
There's one guy called Dark Bat or something. Man, he is fantastic.
There's a girl I follow. She does all that kind of choreography and she does lightsaber stuff. It's just like it's insane.
Yeah, hands down, man. It's crazy. It's like passionate fans, right?
Yeah.
Passionate fans. It's what it is. It's crazy.
If I'm a studio, I'm gonna be online looking at these people and like, hey, you want to be an extra? You want to be an extra? Or you want to do this fight scene?
On top of that, DJ, you ain't gonna pay once you pay these top-notch stars.
Yeah. Someone will probably do it for free just to be in a movie.
What?
100%.
Yeah.
Pay me $100,000 to be good.
Yeah.
These guy people,
Yep.
And give me 2 minutes screen time. I'm good. You know that way. I say I'm always will. I'm more likely.
You know you're gonna make your money going on these talk shows and stuff.
Yeah. And if your name's in the credit, if your name's in the credit, you get royalties every time that thing's filmed.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
And like they said, you can find us here every Wednesday. Thank you to my panelists for being here. Doors always open to everybody here. And to the chat, thank you very much, guys. And you can catch us here next week, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and on Robert Storms on Sundays at 7 a.m. No, I said 8.
Are we back? Are we back this week? Since
are we back?
I
think we are back. I think we are back.
I don't know. I'm scared to come back.
Hey, Sin was in the house. Hey, Sin, that's me there. So yeah, man, check us out next.
These quick notes. 50 said the TIE Fighter kid did an anime for Alien called Alien Monday. It's on my channel. I did a reaction for it. Check it out.
Took like
it's really
8
good.
Awesome.
Yeah,
took like 8 years.
It's really it's got that old 80s style anime.
Yeah.
So if he used like old flip actual, I don't know. I definitely wasn't.
I think he used like computers, like the computer style.
Yeah.
But his style of it is the old 80s style.
Yeah, like Akira
anime.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Or,
Akira.
But it's called Alien.
North Star. Yeah.
It's called Alien Monday. It is very good. Highly recommend. So go check it out.
Like neons and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Akira was great.
Oh,
all right, guys. Saying that, we stuck another one. See y'all next week.
Peace.
Later.
Peace.